The next thing we want to add is the gymnasium roof. And again, we're just kind of we're taking some poetic license here to get the structure in place. Is it going to be exact? No. Is it going to suit our purposes? Yes. So what we're going to do is we are going to add a roof by extrusion. One of the things we'll need to do before we get started is we're going to be working with this east elevation. If you click on it, the little triangle at the front, you'll see this blue line cuts inside the building. So what we're going to do is with this elevation, we're going to move it back quite a ways until that blue line is until that blue line, it actually grab the blue line. So I scooted the little elevation marker out and I'm moving the blue line outside of the building. And what that's going to let us do is see the exterior of the building. So right now, when you do these elevations, actually that's a really great way to do it. Let's do that. So if we click this, we're going to move that elevation view intersecting that. All right, so when we go to the east elevation now, we'll see the building, okay? Let's remind ourselves what we see here. So go over to the edge. If you follow these lines across, we have this soldier course, and then we have this parapet cap on top of that. So we're going to make our roof line cut that. So what we're going to do is go to architecture, and we're going to click on the drop down for roof and choose roof by extrusion. And then it says, we need to pick a plane. So we're going to click OK. We want to click this wall that we split earlier. So you can see it light up. And then we're going to click OK. And then we're going to go up here and draw a sketch. I'm going to click the Start in Radius Arc. And I want to zoom in right here on C and drop just below that parapet cap. So somewhere between, on that C line, between the soldier course and that parapet line. I'm going to go just below it right there. Then the next point we're going to do is we're going to take this pink line all the way across, and I want to have it horizontal, and I'm just going to take it just outside of the building, a little bit of overhang. So you'll see why in just a moment, okay? Now I'm going to zoom out, so we're going to scroll out, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit, and I want this to be below that soldier course probably, something like that. That way, if we make changes and stuff, it's not going to cause problems. Right now, it's a basic roof, so what we're going to do, let's choose, right now this will work. Let's go ahead and duplicate that and make it 10-inch rafters. So I'm going to duplicate this, and we're going to call it gym roof. And the roof is actually a lot more complicated than this, but we're just going to call it 10-inch. And then we're going to go edit this. And where it has this 7.5-inch, let's make that a 10-inch rafter. And that's going to be enough for us right there. So we're going to click OK. And OK. And then we're going to hit check. And now we have a roof. Now, we have to go fix a couple of things. One problem is it goes all the way through the building, and we don't want that. So what we're going to do, a couple of things we can do. What I'm going to do is take the roof line and push it outside of the wall, somewhere right there. I'm going to go to second floor, and I still have the roof selected, and I'm going to zoom in and move that to the edge of the brick right there, okay? And if we go to the 3D view, we should be able to zoom in on that. Let's make sure that's fine. I'm going to go ahead and switch this to realistic, and you can see that, let's do shaded, that there's not a gap there. That's the main thing I'm after. So It doesn't cut into the second story, and it stops at that wall. The other thing is, to make this look clean, I want to extend it a little bit. So right here, I want to see a little bit of overhang here. Not giant. Don't pull it out like a whole lot. Just pull it a little bit. Now, the next thing we want to do is we have some attachment problems here. So I'm going to choose this wall that we split at C, and we're going to choose attach top to and base right there. So now that's attached, and there's a little detail here. I don't know what's for sure what's happening in this wall, so we're just going to hit attach top to base. It's probably going to complain, and that's fine. Okay, so now we know we have all the walls connected. One more problem that we're going to have is right here. We've got this gap, and we'll be adding a green roof in here later, but we need to go ahead and throw a wall in here that seals this up. Okay, so what we're going to do is go to second floor, and you can see where the roof is, you can see where C is, and what I want to do is just go to the wall and choose a 4-inch generic brick wall, or you could just do a generic wall if you wanted. And for the start, I'm just going to kind of go right here where that brick starts, click there, and I'm going to follow that line all the way there to the brick wall here, right up to that. Okay. And one thing I want to do is I'm going to click that wall, and I'm going to push it underneath the edge of the roof. Okay. Now when we go to our 3D view, it's going to look kind of weird because we've got this very tall wall right here. So now we're going to we'll click the wall and click on attach top and base. And the reason I pushed it under is so that we could do that. Now we have a smooth, let me click off of it. We have a smooth connection between the roof and that wall there. All right, so we've sealed that up. When we add the floor and stuff in, then it will be just right. Okay, that's enough for this video.